Money myths. A penny saved is a penny earned. So let's get into the video. Is it true? The facts? The problem? What next? That's today's agenda. So is it true? Yes, it's true. For every time you reduce your expenses, saving a penny, then you are now better off according to how much of a reduction you were able to make. So long as this saved penny is not spent elsewhere, you're actually, the statement is true. Penny saved is a penny earned. But the whole point is this. Most people don't even have much savings. So here's some statistics. According to Finder, 1 in 5 Brits, which is about 20%, have no savings at all. The average savings in 2022 was 7,509. And how are people in the UK trying to save money in 2022? Some of the top statistics show that a lot of people are trying to turn off their lights. That's 82%. They turned electrical goods on standby. That's 70%. They're eating out less than usual. That's 64%. And they've not got a takeaway. They haven't really been ordering takeaway. So here's some of the statistics for savings. And you can see that, we're not that great at saving. A penny saved is a penny earned, but don't mess it up by spending the penny. The problem, if you save money by reducing your expenses, but then proceed to spend that money elsewhere, then you haven't really gained any financial benefit. This is the problem with this statement. Like a penny earned, penny saved, whatever, At the end of the day, if you save a penny, or really it's not really a penny, if you just save money on something, for example, like you cut your expenses on your phone bill, you cut your expenses on your car bill, you cut your expenses on anything, a daily habit that you have of, drinking a coffee at Starbucks or something like that. Yeah. If you save your money on that, if you cut that expense out, you then have that available now. But if you then use that then to go do some other stuff, like, okay, but I'm going to use that money now to go get your hair did, or to go out, on the weekend instead, you're going to accumulate that money for the weekend. You're going to go out on the weekend instead. Or, you didn't smoke cigarettes, but then instead you went and ordered takeout that night. Like you haven't really got any financial benefit from that. So the whole problem there is that, like, you're only really going to have the earned part of that statement if you were to take that money that you've just saved, the expense that you just reduced, and you put it away into your savings, to accumulate. That's where we want to be at. So what next? Save the penny, but then put away that penny somewhere else safe. So reduce your expenses, but then add that additional money that you now have available into your savings immediately. And it must be done immediately. So if you just managed to go get some expenses reduced in some way, shape or form, immediately make that now, the new standard for what you're going to be putting into your savings. So if you were saving £100 a month, and then you've cut your expenses in some way, shape or form, and now you have a spare £25, you should immediately be putting away £125 now per month instead of that 100, not putting away 100. And then that other 25 that you just basically made, a reduction on, you start using that just for, as kitty, or just as, just for wastage. So action items for today's video are as follows. Cut one expense off your daily spend. I don't really care what it is, just cut one out, the bigger the better, but cut one of your expenses. What do you do on a daily basis that you could get rid of, that that is a bad habit of yours? One of your expenses could be, like we had in other videos, cigarettes, it could be drinking alcohol. It could be, a magazine that you regularly buy that you don't really read. It could be anything. Just find something that you can cut and then add that extra money to your savings. I want you to help to build up that savings by first reducing all your expenses, because the more you can reduce your expenses, that's extra money to stack. Do you understand? That's extra money to put into your savings. So, you might say that I can only put £100 a month, or I can only put £500 a month, or whatever amount. If that's as much as you can put, have a look at your expenses and see what you can reduce, because I'm pretty sure you could probably double what you're actually thinking you could save. You could probably put a lot more there if you were to really look at your expenses and be true about the fact that you don't need most of those things. A lot of those things that you've got there are wants. So as usual, like, subscribe and share, leave a comment below, and I'll give you my 2 cents.